Lord of mercy. Get some of this heat out of here. Alright. My yard has reached jungle proportions again. God, it's embarrassing. What I'm going to do now is I gotta get a gas can that I can seal up, because the one I've got is, it's got a spout on it and everything still, but it's, can't do that. I'm gonna be sitting, I need a haircut and my hair's flopping back in my face. I gotta have a gas can I can seal up and close, because the one I've got now has got the spout on it, but I don't have anything to close the end of the spout, and bugs and water and God only knows what else have gotten in it, and it's just, I can't run anything on the gas that I had in there because it's almost a year old gas. So I'm going to get a new can and crank up my brush cutter, get my riding mower going. Maybe I can do both of them today. I get real rambunctious. Still got to put the, oh, it's in the back. Still got to put that tire on the John Deere. Front tires in here in the back, along with the rim for the John Deere. Then I'll have a 14 horse John Deere that'll cut through doggone everything. It's a garden tractor, not the lawn tractor. And my 25 horse Craftsman I just bought last year is a lawn tractor. 25 horse I've already mowed once, part of the yard once with it, and with the 25 horse, so it should be good to go still. John Deere I haven't had cranked up in over a year, so that one's probably going to need some work. I got a 16 horse Craftsman that is just sitting there rotting away. That one probably needs new tires on it. I got a 13 horse Cub Cadet that I bought from my brother-in-law, what, 4 or 5 years ago now. $200. Used it maybe 4 times, and about 4 times, and the coil pack went out on it. And then I've got the 20 horse Cub Cadet that I'd really like to get going, but it's a hydrostatic and not holding out much hope for it being much count. Paid $100 for it without a running motor on it, but he gave me a running motor with it, and the main reason that I got it and it not running is that it's actually got a 60-inch deck, which with a 6.5 acre lot, 60-inch deck could come in really handy. Gotta get this yard cut down and get back at working on my 4x4 and get it finished up. 91 Silverado. I don't know what to do with it. It's close to being back right, where I can just put it all back together. But something's going on with the mechanism in the door where it won't let you open it up from the outside for some stupid reason. And even once I do get it all put back together, it's gonna wind up being a deal where or nobody's really gonna want to buy it. Probably the most I'd get out of it's like $1,000 at that, if that. But it runs like a dream. So I'm kind of thinking what I might do is strip that one down. I've only got $500 in that truck altogether. But strip that one down, rear end, motor, transmission, and the back bumper, because the back bumper is heavy duty on that thing. Just haul the rest off to the foundry. Actually, if I could get a new cab for it, it'd be a good truck. But again, it's only one of it. People are going to give me like $1,500 for it the most. The S10 Blazer it's one of those one step forward, two step back deals. So I got it where it was ready to crank up and run for the first time, and the distributor fell apart on me. So now I got to get a new distributor for it. It's always something, and it's always little nitpicky things that you wouldn't expect to actually be the problem. Especially not in the 11th hour when you're ready to get them all going finally. Firebird. That one I'm just gonna snatch the rear end, transmission, and motor out of, and I'm gonna try and get a body that doesn't have a rear end, transmission, or motor in it, or one that the motor's no good in anyway. I see a bunch of them like that, but every time I get ready to go get them, they're either sold off or the person just changes their mind and doesn't ever message me back. There was one that was perfect. I mean, it would have been just amazing to get it. It was oh, okay. I thought this was some kind of no parking thing. It's Ace Hardware parking only. Okay, I can do that. But it was a white T-top 92, just like the one I have, but it didn't have any motor or transmission in it, and no tires and rims. Guy wanted $350 for it, I think. I really wanted that car. Nothing. So, anyway, I'll go in here and get my gas can, and we'll head back to the house. Alright. We've now entered the 5th ring of hell. People's stupidity has caught up with gas can technology, I guess you'd say. They no longer have just a regular pour spout on them. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. The one gas can, and I never really thought about it much, about it ever being an issue or a problem. One gas can had this swivel deal on top of it that on the back side of it there's a green button. You push the button and the gas flows out of the can. That was $30. Got looking at that, thought, okay. Then they had the one that had this spout in it for $29. Now this one, you have to mash it together pretty hard to get it past the locks on here. And then once you get past the locks, you can unscrew it. Oh, they closed my doggone gas station down. This is the only one in town I used to like to go to. Completely closed down and up for sale. That don't beat all. Guess I couldn't stay competitive. Still got all the pumps out here, but anyway, this thing, once you get that hard to remove cap off of it, stick this down in there and it's supposed to catch that little lip right there, and it opens up like so, and the gas is supposed to flow out around that into your gas tank. I'll just pour it directly out of the barrel into a funnel. Thank you very much. That's ridiculous. Some kind of, according to the guy at Ace True Value there, that's the government's little deal, stepping in, putting safety catches on everything. It's a sad doggone day when you gotta put safety on a doggone gas can because people can't figure out how to work that properly. Are you kidding me? Beats all I ever saw. Needless to say, I've got a funnel that will allow the gas to flow through. It's got a wide neck on it, but it's not it's one I haven't used at all yet. It's at the house, but I've also got, I bought another funnel today. It's got the thin mouth on it for the oil. Doggone truck is, oh no, I guess I have used it enough to burn out a quarter tank. Let's say doggone truck's using up oil, or using up gas. Anyway, here in just a few, I'm going to be putting some of that fresh, clean gas in my walk-behind trimmer and getting that bad boy to rip up some yard for me. But before I get into that too heavy, I am going to record it too, by the way. But again, before I get into that too heavy, I'm going to go ahead and, look how my lens is dirty. I'm going to go ahead and clip that spring off of the bottom of the garden tractor so that as soon as I knock down a good bit of the weeds around the house, I can just hop on the tractor and get that forest of a yard knocked down. Need to go to Sam's and get some Sam's Wholesale Club and get some food for in the house too. We're about out of everything. I think I'll probably wait and do that tomorrow night though. Just a little bit I got planned right now. It's gonna take up the majority of the evening. And of course it's after 4 o'clock, so this is the hottest part of the day. 92 degrees. Doggone heat index of 98. Last I checked, that was what they were predicting. I didn't see what it actually is. Either way, got everybody around here sweating. Anyway, I'm gonna save. I'm kind of running a little low on battery on this thing, so I'm gonna save what little bit I got left for a little demonstration of the awesomeness of the walk behind trimmer. And I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. There it is running. And just that quick, it's lost the one side of the thread. Something I've learned already. You cannot start this thing if the thread is hanging out, or the wire, or whatever you want to call it. If it's hanging off too far off the one side, it won't run. It'll kick itself right back off again. Maybe that's a safety feature, I don't know, but I don't like it. Anyway, that's 2 or 3 passes right there. Yeah, it'll do. I just got to get some beefier string for it so it'll stay in the thing, or find another head of some sort for it. Anyway, time to get to work. Thanks for watching.